Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about the top 16 baits for winter fishing. I'm going to do 8 hard baits and 8 soft plastics. The first hard bait we are going to do is going to be this black and blue jig by the Googan Squad, as you can see. It has its little thing right here that has 3/8 ounce. Let's see if it'll zoom in. You can sort of see it. It has 3/8 ounce on it. That is one. The next one we're going to talk about is the black and blue chatterbait. And by the way, you just jig this one like this. Let it hit the bottom, then float it back up, then let it hit the bottom again. That's why it's called a jig, because you're supposed to jig it. This is a black and blue chatterbait with a bit of purple in it. It'll gives off a lot of vibration in the water, more than a spinnerbait. Speaking of spinnerbaits, this is number 3. It is a white Booyah spinnerbait. I will compare these up with one of the soft plastics later. I will show y'all. But otherwise, this is a 3/8 ounce Booyah spinnerbait. They don't give off as much as vibration as a chatterbait, but they represent a school of bait fish, and not the bigger ones. These are cheaper. The next lure I'm going to talk about is a sort of top water, but if you fish it really slow, it'll go under the water column. It is a Strike King buzzbait with no skirt. The weight is inside this frog. Well, it's connected to the metal wire right here and goes down closer to the hook and stops about right there at the end of the frog. So I have a black gurgle toad on here. Otherwise, there's a white one exactly like this. But that is number 4. And the next I'm going to talk about, this was a gift to me, it's a tiny little jerk bait, probably for some smaller bass and some bluegill, crappie, all them good paying fish. I don't know what brand that is. It's some pinkish with like tiger stripes and white. This was another gift that came with that jerk bait. I don't know what color it is. It is like a reddish orange, a yellowish, and a white. And it does probably about, I'm going to say, 6 to 10 feet. I don't know. And this is a Bomber 4A lure that it dives 3 to 6 feet. This one looks really good. It's like a sort of like a one knocker. And they're like $3 and something, so basically 4. That concludes for the hard baits. You just scoot all these over here. Of course, I have more, but I'm only doing 16. And the first thing I'm going to do for soft plastics is going to be these Berkley Havoc's Grass Pig Juniors 3.5-inch bodyline design. And these are pearl white silver fleck. I will take this out of the package so you can see it better. Here it is. Just hold it from right here. I would put this on the back of the spinnerbait like this. You just thread it on the hook right at this tip. Then you twist it. It looks like it's upside down, but you just pull it to about right at the middle and just thread it on like that. And there you go. There's your good little spinnerbait. Now, if you don't like that, you can always find smaller ones. I promise you. But that is the Berkley Havoc's Grass Pig Junior. And these are rather cheap, probably like $1.53, so basically $2. And then I have more swim baits down here. Really good swim bait fan. And this is our Strike King Rage Swimmers, 3.25 inches, and Green Pumpkin. Here is a better picture of it right here. Now, I do not recommend using more than a 3/0, but most of the hooks I use are Berkley Fusion 3/0 hooks because they fit most every bait. The bigger the lure, the higher hook you can use. Hint, don't ever use a 2/0 because you can't hook set nothing. And the next one I'm going to talk about is a watermelon June bug red, ultravive speed worm. Probably about 6 to 7 inches long. If y'all ever watch any more YouTube videos, go to Fish with Norm. He swears by these. They are really good baits. Then the next bait I'm going to talk about is this Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series Spinnerbait Trailer 4-inch. These work really good. I don't know if I'd put them on the back of a white spinnerbait. Come on, that's just a mix match. But here they are. You could also Texas rig this, Carolina rig, jig head, probably maybe drop shot. That may be too long for a drop shot though. But yes, here is the final look. That would go on here like this. If I actually hooked it, but I'm not gonna hook it because there's really no point in it. It just makes no sense to hook it. My next lure I'm going to talk about is the Zoom Baby Brush Hog Watermelon Candy 4-inch. They look like sort of lizards, but they don't have the head that a lizard would. But this is watermelon and candy, so watermelon candy. Come on. Who doesn't like watermelon or candy? But that is the Baby Brush Hog Watermelon Candy by Zoom. And then my next lure is Yum Dinger's 5-inch June Bug. These are cheaper than Cinco's. You can probably get them in other brands like Big Bite Baits and maybe even 6 cents. But they don't have, but it's not called Cinco's. Here they are. Now I'll use a 3/0 to a 5/0 on these. If they're 6-inch, I'll use a 5/0, but you can use 3/0, 4/0, or 5/0 or 5/0 offset hook. Is that what I would use for these? Then the next one I'm going to talk about is a 6-inch June Bug Lizard by Zoom. I'm not sponsored by Zoom, but when I get better at it, I will try and get a sponsor, hopefully. Jesus, these things are sticking together like magnets. Here is the Zoom June Bug Lizard 6-inch. The June Bug color, couldn't find these in black or white or black and blue fleck, which works best right now. Now, the lure that I saved for last is a lure that I catch most of my fish on in a pond. Probably 4-inch Zoom Finesse Worms Black. Straight black, nothing else. Just like this is this one. And it has my parents talking in the background, playing with the cat. And these is the Berkley Fusion 3/0 extra wide gap. Now for some lures I will use a worm hook, but that is the big debate. What lure you use depends on what hook you use. And the weights, whatever you want for weights. But I would technically use nothing bigger than a 1/2 ounce unless that's all I can find. This is a 1/8 ounce water gremlin. These are cheaper than tungsten because these are lead and tungsten is not lead. They are more compact than lead is. That actually concludes my thing on the 16 best lures for bass fishing. But I'm going to go over them one more time, but only 3 of the lures I would choose. No, 4 actually. Let's just bump it up to 4 real quick. I will choose this Bomber 4A crankbait that is 3 to 6 feet dives. This Booyah, wait no. This is Booyah, wait. No, why do I keep saying that? This black and blue Z-Man chatterbait. That has a 5/0 hook. Those are not exchangeable. And then for the third lure, the Zoom Black Finesse Worms. And then these Yum Dingers and June Bug. So please y'all tell your friends. I will try to get 500 subscribers before 2021, please. And if I can get 200 likes on this video, I will send y'all one lure that I have too many of, I promise. But in the next video, that giveaway will be happening. If y'all comment and hit the notification bell, I will do that, choosing my own self. Alright, y'all. This is Georgia Boy Fishing, signing out.